Leinster, having lost their opening game, have won their last 3. And underway we are from the off. Taken easily enough there by Caelan Doris into contact, and they scoot out the back through Prendergast, and they're on the burst already, looking to go wide. Advantage being played.
I'm happy with
type of tackles are not looked on kindly.
Yeah, and the minute you lift the leg above horizontal, you really are asking for trouble there, and he's very lucky there that Ringrose was just fell on its back as opposed to the head first, otherwise he'd be seen red.
But it's been turned over into the hands of Leinster again, and it's Max Deegan who moves it wide. He's 17 stone, getting it out to James and Gibson Park. Gibson Park back on the inside with Prendergast. Prendergast is going to get to the line, and Prendergast is going to score.
Tried by the young fella, and it all, you know, playing away to Leinster. You have to be so efficient in a breakdown. We just see here James Ryan. I think he was on his feet just before we kind of lost it and got the turnover, and we see here obviously now with Williams in the bench, sorry, in the sin bin, there is space out wide. Nice pass by Prendergast. Gibson Park showing his wheels, and then back inside to Prendergast, and you know there's a lot of hopes for young for Prendergast in the green jersey. And you know next week they've got a home game against Munster, and this is actually his first start in the RDS. So hoping to make a big impression.
Thanks, Manners. I think I'm missing my yellow card.
Well, it's down that far hand touch line. Advantage being played. It's Keenan who has the ball. He looks to flick it up. He can't do that. Advantage still being played, and they've got numbers by the looks of it here. They throw the ball wide into the hands of Jimmy O'Brien, and he finds himself unmarked, steps back inside.
So I think their transition D this year has probably been pretty bad. I mean, I think they've conceded 8 tries out of the 23 this year, 35% of them coming from transition D through a turnover, and we see here you can add number 9 now to that total. As you see here, it's Jimmy O'Brien, as you said, going untouched, and even then I think there was another couple more penalties before that they could have been pinged for. But some really nice vision that Prendergast is showing. It
look like they're going to get another penalty with the advantage being played for collapsing that maul. So this is a free play through Osborne into the hands of Prendergast, to O'Brien, to Keenan, and out onto the right-hand side. They step back inside. Jordan Lama into the hands of Osborne, who's just short of the line. So they're immediately out. Gibson Park into the hands of Deegan. And it looks like they've almost counter-rucked there to get through and pinch the ball, but it is Scarlets who've managed to...
I think Doris was lucky there not to be... I thought he'd be coming from an offside position, but...
Almost a little cynical, but play goes on, and the Scarlets have the ball, and they get across the line, and it is a try to the man who was sin-binned after only 32 seconds, Johnny Williams. Out the back from Prendergast into the hands of Osborne, and further out again, Hugo Keenan. Well, he made a tackle a moment or two ago. There are numbers here. There are numbers back on the inside, and it is the co-captain, Gary Ringrose, who scores the 4th try, the bonus point for Leinster.
As we said before, Scarlet's transition D this year has been pretty poor, and once again they just weren't quick enough to reload on the open side. And we see here Hugo Keenan all the time in the world, just scanning his options and having Gary Ringrose on his inside shoulder. See here, fake goes left and then knows he's got the support line inside from Ringrose and scores the try, just to bring a bit more stability.
It's been allowed to play on. So the Ireland scrum half hands it out into the arms of Furlong eventually. McCarthy picks up at the back. He's coming into his own in the second half. Player of the match last week. Keenan, 5 metres out from the Scarlets line. It goes back to the left through Furlong again, further out, and it's going to be a try here to Osborne.
They've been able to get such really good length so far this season on there, but they go for it.
Well, it's Osborne who won that penalty, who's hit it again. That's the 2nd time he's hit that crash ball from out to in, and he almost got through and over the line for his 2nd try. Furlong takes it in, Furlong pushes over, and Furlong scores.
Seize it.
Frawley again. Gun in there. And Leinster probing, looking for a 7th try. The bonus point and the win in the bag, and advantage being played. Gun looks to the left. Osborne, over he goes.
it.
Ball punched downfield from Archie Hughes.
Just a little bit too far. Could be a high tackle as well.
And it's going to be a yellow card.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a change of direction there, it's very minimal. But, you know, give the player a benefit. Yeah.
It's direct to the head, but there's a change in direction.
The man from St Michael's College, 6'6" frame on him as Gunn, who's quite at the opposite end of that spectrum of height, gets in there and pinches it out from that ruck. O'Brien, Osborne, further out into the hands of Deegan, and he's going to go across and score his second try.
Taking it up as opposed to just catching and passing. Drew a couple of the defenders in, which sucked everyone in. That was the key there. Instead of just passing the ball and drawing it back. As we see here again, Hugo Keenan, right place, right time, simple catch and pass. And Deegan under the post. But again, we see there O'Brien, who's another contender for player of the match, just coming off his wing.
Well, he's on 1,001 points. This will take him through to 1,003. He does that. Score moves on to 54 points to 5. 3 tries in the first half through Prendergast, O'Brien and Deegan. 5 more followed after the halftime interval. Scarlets had got back into the contest after being down 19-0 and went into halftime at 19 points to 5.